About to play in beast mode. Yo, I wish get down now. Playing against freaking Saints. Bitch ass fucking Anthony gave me a forced loss when I worked for that W too, like against Bears. So I was like, just realized my record isn't what it should have been. It's like, god damn it, man. It's a fucking division game.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer.
Man, I remember
Either
the Saints
way,
guy,
the AC
like,
is working just fine at U.S.
at
Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
On their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Anthony's in trouble.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
First down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice game.
Try to play with that quarterback for a few games, Trask or whatever, but I don't know. He's like one of those QBs, like,
game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. For the Vikings and Saints, you might recall they battled in the wild card round a season ago. It was the guys in purple who came in and pulled off the upset, with Kirk Cousins finding Kyle Rudolph in the end zone in overtime to sew up a 26-20 win. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And a effective 7-yard third down conversion. And a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
Yeah, I usually just carry a sentry, a care package, and then if I get something else past that, I do care package, sentry.
The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo
is
a very, very fickle man.
So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Fuck, damn it.
He goes down once more. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Yeah, I beat Bears, but for some reason, like I got off. We both got off after, and I got back on later that night. And it was we both got off. I don't know, like I said, resume the game, and it had me playing against him, but as the computer. So I didn't know what to fucking do, and I quit, and then it didn't stick, the win or the stats, and I was like, what the hell? So I told them to set my fucking force, but I'm not going on that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, man, I remember this
that's
guy's
complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Vikings 3, Saints 0.
Second and 5. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Vikings' 49-yard line.
how to stop going for 3 or 9. 3 or 9.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
Yeah, that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme
that.
open. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Now, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand, and a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on a little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dowdy. Do here, boy.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, and maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the...
He's got him in! Complete! Pass to Trey! Touchdown!
Trust just set up. Boy, I just burned you.
Big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
The extra point.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it, They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
We're just looking down at the sideline now. Their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Even DM me. Like, what the fuck are we talking?
The Saints offense on the
about?
field ready to get their drive started. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Harris out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
New Orleans.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with incomplete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got it.
Are you watching, dude? Oh my God! That looked like a fucking
And a little time left
bro.
on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
That looked like a pick.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Oh my
There's
God.
still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I had the jump, I was up in there and everything.
10 apiece as the kicks away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Damn,
Not
he
wanting to
doesn't
risk
want to
anything
have
here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Dude, I ran that read option the other day, and I forgot to put someone faster, and I had Keenan Allen versus Bears, and I took it like 70 yards all the way up the field. And he's so old and slow now, but got that stamina.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Probably like
and
their
last
ball
time the
carrier
formula
vision.
was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. He'll go down.
Let's go.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit us first. Now this for 43. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little
sand or
momentum
something
in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
I had them like backed up like 4th and
down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
I just joined on another league, and I don't know, apparently like the dude was cheating. He had like a wide receiver at tight end. I don't know if Fournette's like the #1 runner. But I was like, fuck it. Maybe I can keep the #1 runner spot at least, because I don't really cheat.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Oh my god, dude. The one time I get stuck on the fucking line. Of course, he makes a big run.
Down at the 20-yard
line. I hate that.
It's a big play there for the Saints. 55 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh my god, I should alert that, bro. Dropped it. Oh, he got so lucky.
There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
29-yard attempt.
Lutz puts this one through, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone going down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
Fuck, man. Did you see that long bomb he got on me? I thought I picked that shit. I was like, wow.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down.
Power, I was able to hit him. Did you see the bomb I threw there?
On 3rd and 3. First time they looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
This is that shit Teddy B, though. I feel like the throw power is underrated unless you're really throwing those deep posts and shit.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Shakir guy's fast. I wonder if like that dude changed his name to the previous guy because I've never seen him ran it.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power.
Crazy catch.
You find a way to pick up first downs.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Cook takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And it's caught on the right side. It's
wow, that better not be a loss of yards.
That's
Thank God. I was like,
a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
make it real though. And try to knock each other.
Here's play number 7.
Only make it like 3 rounds.
This is
split
3rd and 7.
So you guys don't get tired.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh my God! Are you watching this, Anthony? I could add him on the line.
Gets at the 8th, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too good.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Fucking old flex into there,
they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. 13 all our score, as we start quarter number 4. Second and 11. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. Oh, this is
wow.
It's complete.
He just chucked that up
midfield
there.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh my God! And then
He's
fucking
got the first down here
defender couldn't tackle him
and he'll be
because
taken
he's
down at the 26. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he steps away.
God, he just stays finding people over.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards. And
that last boy, that really stung me. I needed that.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Fuck, man, come on. Can we get a turnover here? This would be awesome, man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Side on the swing pass. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13.
Hey, Wywish, leave your stuff alone. Sit down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller
sit down, fool.
should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have moved out in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Saints 20, Vikings 13.
I think it's at the end of April, like the 31st, like the beginning of the next month after that. Man.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Right,
and now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has started yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
sit.
A yard.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34.
No.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Man, come on now. I'd love for Dalvin to just break one off right now.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
And 11 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run. Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin.
Oh my God, I could have ran it for a touchdown. I thought he was going to tackle me now, so I went out of bounds.
Takes it inside the 40.
They got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Now Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Cook. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Back to the ground, Cook, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Fuck.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, wow. It wasn't out the pocket. I thought it was.
Flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
We're in trouble here. 3rd and 22. 2 timeouts.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
To Keenan Allen.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look for
Fuck! I tried to hit him on the stop right there.
Picked off at the 16.
Fuck! He beat me. Damn, dude.
Definitely with some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 49-yard line.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.
Damn.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point to the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for New Orleans, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.